Imagine this scenario. You're at work, and your boss asks you to take on an extra project. On the surface, it seems like a good opportunity, but you're already swamped with other responsibilities. When you try to explain that you're too busy, your boss pressures you to say yes. You feel torn and unsure of what to do. Do you agree to take on the extra work even though you don't really want to? Or do you stand firm and say no? In this video, we'll explore the power of saying no and why it's so important to protect your energy. We'll also share some tips on how to say no effectively, so you can set healthy boundaries and take control of your life. So if you're ready to learn how to say no like a boss, keep watching. Why you should protect your energy. A recent study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people who consistently say yes to requests, even when they don't want to, experience higher levels of stress, anxiety, and burnout. Saying yes to everything can lead to feelings of resentment, frustration, and a sense of being overwhelmed. You might start to feel like you are losing yourself in the process and that you are not living on your own terms. This can have a significant negative impact on your overall well-being, affecting your relationships, productivity, and ability to enjoy life. So why should you protect your energy? Well, it's simple. You only have so much energy in a day, and it's important to use it wisely. When you say yes to everything, you're essentially spreading yourself too thin and burning yourself out. But when you learn to say no to things that don't align with your values and priorities, you can conserve your energy for the things that really matter. By protecting your energy, you're investing in yourself and your future. You're setting yourself up for success in all areas of your life. So make the commitment to yourself to start saying no more often. Your mind, body, and soul will thank you for it. Saying no is not selfish. It's easy to feel guilty when you turn down a request or disappoint someone, but it's important to remember that saying no is not selfish. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Saying no is an act of self-care and self-preservation. It means that you are prioritizing your own needs and taking steps to protect your physical and mental health. When you say yes to everyone else all the time, you're essentially putting your own needs on the back burner. You may end up feeling resentful or burnt out, which can negatively impact your relationships and overall well-being. However, when you say no to things that you don't want to do, you're showing that you value your own time and energy. You're setting healthy boundaries and taking control of your life. So don't feel guilty about saying no. It is one of the most powerful tools you have to protect yourself and ensure that your needs are met. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. So take care of yourself first so that you can be there for others. How to say no effectively. Saying no can be tough, especially if you're not used to it. But with a little practice, it can become second nature. Here are a few tips to help you say no effectively. Number 1, identify your non-negotiables. Everyone has different priorities, and it's important to identify what matters most to you. Once you know what your non-negotiables are, you will be able to say yes to the things that align with your values and say no to the things that don't. Number 2, set clear boundaries. It's important to be clear about your limits and what you're comfortable with. This can help prevent misunderstandings and make it easier to say no when necessary. Number 3, practice assertive communication. Assertive communication is a key skill when it comes to saying no. It involves expressing your needs and wants in a clear and respectful way. Number 4, don't be afraid to say no. It's okay to turn down requests and set healthy boundaries. In fact, it's important to do so in order to protect your energy and well-being. Number 5, be prepared for pushback. Some people may not understand or respect your decision to say no in those cases. It's important to stay firm and reiterate your boundaries. Number 6, Offer alternatives or suggestions. If you're not able to help someone with a request, it can be helpful to offer an alternative or suggestion. This shows that you're still willing to be helpful while also setting healthy boundaries. Living a more intentional life. Saying no allows you to create space for activities that align with your values and goals. This can lead to a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. When you say yes to things that don't serve you, you're essentially wasting your time and energy on things that don't matter to you. But when you say no to things that don't align with your priorities, you can focus on the things that are important to you. This can lead to a greater sense of fulfillment and satisfaction with your life. Saying no also allows you to create space for activities that bring you joy and relaxation. When you're constantly saying yes to everything, it can be difficult to find time for self-care and leisure activities. But when you say no to things that don't serve you, you can free up your schedule for activities that recharge you and help you relax. This can lead to a more balanced and sustainable lifestyle. Overall, saying no is an essential skill for living a more intentional life. When you say no to things that don't align with your values and priorities, you can focus on the things that matter most to you. This can lead to a more fulfilling, purposeful, and balanced life. So don't be afraid to say no. It is one of the most powerful tools you have to shape your life the way you want it. The ripple effect. Saying no to things that don't serve you can have a ripple effect in your life, positively impacting various aspects of your well-being. Let's explore some of these ripple effects. Number 1. Improved relationships. When you say no to things that don't serve you, you're setting healthy boundaries and showing others that you respect yourself. This can lead to improved relationships with friends, family, and colleagues. By not overcommitting yourself to others, you're able to be more present and engaged when you do spend time with them. This can lead to deeper, more meaningful connections. Number 2. Increased productivity. When you say no to non-essential tasks and commitments, you are freeing up your time and energy to focus on the things that are most important to you. This can lead to increased productivity and a greater sense of accomplishment. By not spreading yourself too thin, you are able to give each task or project your full attention and do it to the best of your ability. Number 3. Greater creativity. When you have the space and freedom to explore your own thoughts and ideas without the distractions of overcommitting yourself, you can tap into your creativity more easily. This can lead to new opportunities and possibilities in your personal and professional life. By saying no to things that don't align with your vision, you're able to focus on the things that do and bring your creative ideas to life. Number 4. More time for self-care. When you say no to things that don't serve you, you're able to create more time for self-care activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. This can lead to improved physical and mental health, as well as a greater sense of well-being. By taking time for yourself, you're able to recharge and return to your commitments feeling refreshed and energized. Number 5. Increased self-confidence. When you learn to say no and set healthy boundaries, you're sending a message to yourself that you value your time and energy. This can lead to increased self-confidence and a greater sense of self-worth. By standing up for yourself and asserting your needs, you're building your confidence and empowering yourself to make positive changes in your life. Number 6. More opportunities. When you say no to things that don't serve you, you're opening yourself up to new opportunities and experiences that align with your values and goals. This can lead to exciting new developments in your personal and professional life. By not limiting yourself with unnecessary commitments, you're able to explore new possibilities and pursue your passions. Saying no is one of the most powerful tools you have to create the life you want. It's not selfish. It's an act of self-care and self-preservation. When you say no to things that don't serve you, you're setting healthy boundaries and creating space for the things that matter most to you. This can lead to improved relationships, increased productivity, greater creativity, more time for self-care, increased self-confidence, and more opportunities. So don't be afraid to say no. Your mind, body, and soul will thank you for it. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.